Wow, welcome once again to our YouTube vlog. This is Daniel Omondi, and today such an amazing morning. We are right here at Elgeyo Gardens at Elgeyo Marakwet Road in the Yaya Center, and today I just want to talk about some absolute tips for beginner photographers. Photography is one of the hardest things that I've ever come to learn. That's why I'm here to offer you absolute tips for becoming a great photographer. Well, I know picking the camera, attaching the lens and pressing the shutter button is one of the easiest thing. However, getting a shot that matches your vision is one of the hardest thing, and that's why I'm here to walk with you this journey. Number one tip: photography is all about lighting. So the moment you miss light out of your photo is the moment you begin getting bad image. So number one tip I think every photographer needs to have is you need to understand the exposure triangle. Well, as much as you'd pick the shutter and click that image, everyone thinks that just taking the image is what makes a great photographer, or the camera body. But I think the dynamics that play around with light becomes one of the most basic key elements of you having a great image. The exposure triangle consists of the shutter speed, the ISO, and the aperture. When you learn and understand how to master these three items that consist of the exposure triangle, then I think you're good to go and good to begin improving your photography station. The second element of getting a great image is observing the rule of thirds. The rule of thirds is all about dividing a photo into three different aspects using two vertical lines and two horizontal lines orientation. I always tell my guys to make sure you understand the rules and break them later in life. Now, the rule of thirds, or getting a good image, is all about composition. The moment you don't compose an image right is the moment the image does not have a good taste, because composition is all about placing every single element of a photo at the place where it deserves. My last tip would be shoot everything and shoot anything. Why? Because it doesn't matter how many articles you've read about photography, how many YouTube vlogs or how many YouTube tutorials you've watched about photography. It doesn't matter how many Instagram videos you've analyzed about photography. If you don't get outside there and shoot, you're not changing the perspective, you're not changing how you take great images. So at the end of the day, it boils down to shooting everything, shooting anything, shooting anytime. My good friends, if you fail to shoot, if you fail to practice, it doesn't matter how many things you've read, you still have to get outside there and shoot. An ounce of experience is worth a pound of theory. Get outside there and shoot. At first, your photos may suck, but practice makes perfect. Along the day, along the way, and along your major practices, you'll become a greater photographer. Thank you so much for watching our vlog for this week.